He built the con around old, frail couples, right up until one night the old couple wasn't old at all, and the smell inside their house was something he still can't explain. If dark stories that don't let the bad guy off easy are your thing, subscribe now, because next week's story goes even further. He'll say it straight, he wasn't a good person, rough hand in life, and he played it just as rough back, no sympathy needed. This happened almost 20 years ago, early 2000s, during the worst stretch of his life. Robbery, fighting, grand theft auto, a long list. For about 6 months he ran a game. Drive to a different small town every few days, easy to find, endless supply across the country, scout the area, find an old couple, frail looking, weak in a way that went beyond just physical. Once he found the right targets, he'd wait for dark, not too late, around 9 p.m., then show up on their doorstep, frantic, car broken down outside, wife in the hospital, about to give birth, needed a phone urgently. It worked every time. Once inside, he'd tie them up, rob them, never anything sentimental, never any harm. That was never the point. This particular night started exactly the same. Target found. Story ready. He pulled up a little after 9. The house sat almost alone on the road, nearest neighbor a 3-minute drive, no real driveway, one old pickup parked in the grass. Behind the house, woods as far as he could see. He always noted an escape route. This one seemed simple. He knocked, frantic. An old woman answered. No fear, no urgency, just calm. He launched into his line. Wife hospital, broken car, needed a phone. She smiled. Rough smile, not many teeth left. Grabbed his shoulder, told him to come in. Something about her calm was already wrong. Usually people panicked. She didn't. She guided him to the living room, told him not to worry. Something about her voice was off. Then a man walked in. Not old. Well over 6 feet, close to 400 pounds, thick black beard, and in his hands a hunting rifle. 25, maybe 30 years old, way outside the profile he targeted, a mistake he hadn't caught in time. The woman said it was her son. He'd go check on the car. She shouted for someone else. Hank, her husband, apparently somewhere in the house. The son went outside. He panicked internally. His car was fine. That would be obvious in seconds. Hank limped into the room, just stared, said something under his breath. That's when he noticed the smell. Not body odor, something worse. Something that made the whole situation click into wrongness all at once. It's time to go. He edged toward the door. Hank mirrored him. The old woman closed in too, asking what was wrong, insisting they still wanted to help. He lied, needed something from the car, and bolted the last 6 feet to the door. Hank grabbed for him, missed. He was out. At the car, all 4 tires flat, slashed. He heard Hank shout from the house that he was outside, couldn't have gotten far. He ran into the woods. Cliché maybe, but darkness felt safer than open road. He sprinted deep, dropped behind a tree, held his breath. Heavy footsteps, getting closer, right on top of him. He looked to the side, 2 feet from his head, the son walking past, rifle swinging in his hand. He didn't get seen. The son's own footsteps must have covered the sound of his breathing. He kept walking into the dark. He waited, crawled out once the sun was gone. Back near the house, the old woman stood at the window staring toward the woods. Somehow, she never saw him. No sign of Hank. Probably still out there. He did the only thing he could think of, got into his car, on 4 dead tires, and rolled it down the road as far as it would go before the rims ground into the asphalt, then ran the rest of the way back to town on foot. He never told police. Never wanted anyone digging into his own life. He still doesn't know exactly what he stumbled into that night, but the body language, the smell, the slashed tires, all of it points somewhere he doesn't want to think too hard about. He calls it karma's middle finger. He cleaned up some after, never became a saint, still carries the guilt. But whatever that family was doing out there, he's certain it was worse than anything he ever did. Sometimes the person circling you thinking they're the predator finds out, in one house, on one road, that they were never the most dangerous thing there.